Every day in the USA, people find themselves in court.
Good morning. Today is Tuesday, October 10th. We have arraignments today. Judge Pattison has the pre-exam conferences. And then we may have one or more preliminary examinations this afternoon. I just want to comment on something yesterday. We were doing landlord-tenant court, and we had a defendant named Anthony Rhodes, and we were busy doing the business we were doing. And someone called in later and said, we think that video was inappropriate. It was actually on the toilet, which is about as bad as it gets, but nobody noticed it at the time. He turned the light off and finished what he was doing, put his phone on his floor, stood up and pulled his pants up. So I deleted all of yesterday's landlord-tenant videos. And so that whole afternoon has been removed. Good morning.
Morning. Who are you talking to?
People.
Oh. I thought he's got someone in court.
Judge Pattison is here offering his advice. Anyway, there was also, I mentioned an article that was in the Three Rivers newspaper, which used to be a wonderful daily paper. Now it only comes out once a week. It's called the Three Rivers Commercial. I think you can look it up online. There was a nice article about our visitors from California by a very good newspaper writer who's retired, but made a special effort to do a story about that. And for them and everyone else who has come here to visit, we greatly appreciate their interest. It's humbling, actually. I think our flood is done. They still have the ServPro people upstairs. I believe they're going to be back to work. It has not come down from the second floor to the first floor. So we'll hope for the best. We have about 10 arraignments this morning, a couple of other short motions, and we also have a couple of bench warrants, I think, to address. I'll let this run for just a minute. It's always interesting to me to see where everybody is from. As I mentioned earlier, our wonderful string of weather has come to an end. So it's 41 and cold and fall has fallen, although the leaves are all starting to turn. Good morning. Here's our public defender, Mr. Stickley, and some clients. So thank you for saying hello. All right. Anyway, thank you, everyone. I guess it's time to get to business. You may want to check out that article. Mr. George was present during that landlord-tenant hearing yesterday, and he didn't notice it either. But when I watched it afterwards, I saw what was going on, and I deleted it. We had a person that was in landlord-tenant court on the toilet, and we didn't catch it till someone alerted us to it, so I deleted it. That's what he thought of the judicial process.
Hopefully the plumbing worked.
I don't know. Things move, so maybe that'll all be for the best. Good morning, everyone who's here and who's watching remotely. We've got several misdemeanor arraignments this morning. Misdemeanor arraignment is the process where the judge tells you what you're charged with and asks you how you wish to plead to the charge. Most of these cases today are traffic cases, and I'll explain to you what the punishment is. And our Chief Public Defender, Mr. Stickley, is here to offer any advice if necessary.